Good morning, church, and welcome to Daily Devotion. I hope you all are doing good. I'll read from Psalm chapter 1, verse 2 and 3. It says, "But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law he meditates day and night. And he will be like a tree firmly planted by streams of water, which yields its fruit in its season, and its leaf does not wither. And in whatever he does, he prospers." So, have you seen the trees during winter season? Usually, when the winter comes, the tree starts to shed its leaves. But there are some trees which will never shed its leaves even during the winter season. And these trees are called the evergreen trees. So, you will see some trees dry and without leaves during the winter season. And in same winter season, you see some trees as it is and there is no change in them. And they are always evergreen, whatever the season. So our life can also be like that tree which sheds its leaves during the winter season. For example, when we are going through various trials or during this difficult season what we are right now due to the virus. So let us see how we can stay evergreen in our difficult times. The answer to stay evergreen we read just in Psalm chapter 1 verse 2 and 3. It says we have to meditate on the law of the Lord day and night, and we have to delight in the law of the Lord as we meditate on it. So let us see first what is the law of the Lord. And the law of the Lord means the Bible. It is not just talking about the 10 commandments. In fact, many times in the Bible refers to the scriptures as the law of the Lord. So everything in the Bible, and not just only the laws, and even the stories in the Bible are all for our instruction. So therefore, we are supposed to be taking the whole Bible for our instruction. We should not only study the Bible, but also meditate upon it. So how can we meditate? We don't meditate how the world does. The world may tell you, in order to meditate, you need to empty your mind and all your thoughts. But that is not Christian meditation. We can say that meditation is taking the truths of the Bible and pressing it down in the very base of your heart until it catches fire, and that's meditation. We are told to meditate upon the word day and night. Also, the Psalm says that we need to delight in the law of the Lord. If you read the 10 commandments, and you may say that I have never killed anyone, or I have never committed adultery. And then we see the Sermon on the Mount, where we see Jesus Christ explain the meaning of the law and righteousness it actually requires. And you see Jesus saying, maybe you haven't killed anyone, but you have hatred towards other people. Or maybe you haven't committed adultery, but you lust. So, when you start to read what Jesus says, what the law of God requires, and it doesn't delight you. So how we can delight in the law of God and become like that evergreen tree? And the answer is Jesus, and only through Jesus. See, Jesus himself delighted in the law of God. If you read Hebrews chapter 10, we can see that Jesus came into the world saying, I delight to do your will, O Lord. Your laws are written in my heart. By the way, Jesus Christ prayed day and night, and Jesus meditated on the scriptures so deeply that it just came out of him so spontaneously. Even when he was dying on the cross, Jesus quoted Psalm 22 verse 1, my God, why have you forsaken me?" So we see Jesus took the curse that our disobedience of the law deserves. We break the law. Yes, we break the law all the time. But He took the curse for us so that we know in Jesus Christ God delights in us. Even though we are having a bad day, or we may be having a bad week, and therefore only in Jesus Christ we can delight in the law of the Lord. By taking the truths of the Bible and pressing it down in the very base of your heart until it catches fire as you meditate on the word day and night. And thus we can last in any season, and so we can always be like that evergreen tree, no matter whatever trial comes. Amen.